Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. After 4 days, we finally received some new leaks from episode 77 part 1, and combining these 3 new leaks with the last 2 leaks we've received, I think we can kinda assume what'll be happening in episode 77. But that's not all, because quite a big drama happened with Boom this week, which was once again about copyright problems. At this point, it's just another copyright problem since things like this have happened too many times. Boom posted the new leaks on his Instagram this time instead of Twitter or the merch store, and these leaks actually have gotten a lot of people pretty hyped because of what they might mean. So we'll talk about these incredible leaks and cover the drama that happened earlier this week, but before we do all that, make sure to like this video and also subscribe while you are at it. I need the YouTube algorithm to bless me and bring me back to my prime. I see people writing, "It's been 10 seconds and there is only 500 views right after I upload." You guys better like and watch until the end. Anyways, here we go. First, we have to talk about the crazy DMCA drama that happened earlier this week. The person who made Garry's mod and Rust posted a screenshot saying, "You know what's worse than Nintendo DMCA? SKIBIDI Toilet Guys sent a DMCA too. Can you believe the cheek? Serious?" And he sent a screenshot of an email right after this, blurring out the names and stuff. In this email, it said, "Significant revenue is being generated by unauthorized SKIBIDI Toilet Garry's mod games that are being advertised everywhere. There is absolutely no licensed Steam, Valve, Garry's mod content related to SKIBIDI Toilet." And the explanation of the copyrighted content. Maybe this is why Garry said he'd cut off his sword if the SKIBIDI Toilet movie was ever made on Twitter a while ago. And as soon as the image of the email was posted on Twitter, everyone literally went wild, harassing Mr. Boom over this, and even though he already confirmed that it wasn't him that sent the DMCA, and he'd never even try to copyright Garry's mod. I can assure you that he wasn't lying. He literally sent me a DM about the situation, being as confused about it as the rest of us when it first happened. Thankfully, they were able to resolve the situation as fast as they can, and he wrote these on Discord. At first, he tried to reach out to Garry, as you can see on this screenshot. He said, "Sup, y'all? Is there a way to contact Garry? I did not strike Garry's mod, and I'm trying to understand what else is written in the letter." This happened pretty early after the situation got out of hand, so you can literally see that he had no idea what happened as well. And later that day, he said this on Discord. "Hello, everyone. I've been animating the new episode when I heard about the Garry's mode situation. I'm here to make it clear that I have never tried to cause any harm to Garry and Garry's mod. The letter Garry has shown on S and Box Discord channel is nothing to do with recent events, but from something that occurred back in the end of 2023 and is being taken out of context. Let me bring some lore. I have played Garry's mod for as long as I can remember having a PC. This is the game I grew up with, and my love towards it has never changed. Valve and Gmod forged a way to allow all of us the freedom to create worlds and experiences with ease and accessibility, to which I'm grateful for. But unfortunately, bad people take advantage of this ease, and these people's content I don't support and encourage." After this, he shows some non-family-friendly images of my beloved TV woman and continues on to say, "Most of you don't know this, but back in 2023, SKIBIDI Toilet NSFW content has been massively present on YouTube. What you see right now is mere fraction of that. I and my team were struggling with removing many heinous NSFW YouTube videos and channels that were using SKIBIDI characters in a gross manner. And you know, as evident, YouTube report system just doesn't work. This all still remains unprosecuted, fully monetized, and available for all ages. I love my characters. They weren't created for purpose to be exploited this way, especially being deliberately targeted towards kids on YouTube. I feel it's my responsibility to ensure that all heinous stuff like this won't be associated with SKIBIDI Toilet and won't get recommended to children. Period." The letter that was posted by Garry is not from me or Invis. While we don't know exactly where it came from, it's possible it was sent after a member of the team reached out at the end of 2023 with concerns that SKIBIDI characters were being animated and monetized in hurtful ways. The goal was never to take down Garry's mod. We've been very excited and tirelessly working on expanding SKIBIDI Toilet and turning it into something even more amazing. I'm forever thankful to Valve and Garry's mod for the opportunities they created, and I wouldn't be where I am today without them. And after that, the situation calmed down. He also mentioned somewhere that all this wouldn't affect the release of episode 77, but I couldn't find where that screenshot was, so just imagine you are seeing a screenshot of Boom saying it. So with the new leaks that dropped, it's possible that we'll receive the next episode in the next couple days if you were to ask me. Now let's get on with the leaks that were shown on Boom's Instagram. The first leak basically shows the Strider scientist cameraman in the battlefield, which looks like the same place we saw on the last leaks. It also seems like he is in the middle of fighting with someone, which we can assume are the Astros. It's unclear which Astros we'll see in episode 77, but with how big everyone thinks it'll be, it's possible that we'll see the core members of the Astro team. We already know that they are on a mission to find and kill Titan Cameraman thanks to the secret subtitles of episode 76. Also, the fact that Strider Scientist is here might mean that this city either is the leftovers of the city we saw in episode 76 or somewhere really close, because if you look up top, you can see some sort of a forest on the side of the cliff, which might indicate that it's the same place. If it is, we probably should be really scared because the Astros have literally demolished the whole area. The next leak is what got everyone super hyped because it's a screenshot of the mutant toilet from the G-Squad, which means it's quite possible that we'll see the G-Squad fighting against the Astros and maybe even the G-Man toilet. But before we talk about that, we need to talk about the leak. I made a joke about the mutant toilet not having eyes because it's barely visible, but I'm assuming it's some rendering mistake because he clearly has eyes. We can also see the buff mutant next to him, and it's so funny because this reminds me of that one The Boys meme where the deep, sorry the peak says, "Hey, that's my shoulder. They cut me off the picture," or something like that. Bro got cropped. Anyways, a lot of people are now theorizing that we might see the G-Titan in episode 77 fighting against the Astros, which seems possible, but I kinda do feel like it's still kinda early for that. I think Boom might build up more until that moment comes, but we'll see. It's also known that the Titans will appear in 77, even though we don't know if they'll in part 1, but it seems like they might have to team up with the G-Squad if the elites of the Astro Army comes. The next leak we got is of an Astro toilet that seems to be in a forest, and this kinda does prove the point I was making about the forest, and that this place might be the same place as episode 76, because the forest behind him looks awfully similar as to the one we saw last time, and at the end of episode 76 we also saw the Astros destroying everything, so it's possible that we are seeing what's happening the next day when the sun is rising. Also about this Astro, what's that huge thing that's sticking out of his head? Did someone shot him? Or is that something else? I genuinely don't know. Anyways, episode 77 will definitely be crazy with everything we've received so far, so make sure to like and subscribe to not miss out on anything. Also, I needed 10 more seconds to reach 8 minutes, so yeah, the video definitely should have ended about 10 seconds ago. Elite Cameraman out.